Yeah, how you feel about them saying that, Jennifer Lopez, she was carrying the gun in her purse?
My man, you can't make me believe that. I've been around Miss Lopez plenty of times. And even though they say Jenny from the block, she didn't rock like that, bro. For real, for real. I've been around Miss Lopez a few times. More than a few times. You understand what I'm saying? She did not rock like that. She don't get down like that, bro. Not at all.
In the late 1990s, the music world witnessed the emergence of one of its most iconic power couples, Jennifer Lopez and P. Diddy Combs. Both excelled in their careers, with J.Lo transitioning from actress and dancer to rising star in the music industry, and Combs dominating as a producer and rapper. Their paths crossed in 1999 on the set of Lopez's music video for If You Had My Love. The chemistry between them was instantly evident. Joe later revealed that Combs didn't hesitate to express his feelings, declaring his love for her early on. This bold declaration ignited a romance that quickly became the talk of the town. Jennifer and Diddy were known for their charisma and shared ambition, both working tirelessly and setting high goals that brought them closer together. High-profile appearances and collaborations marked their relationship, making them a constant presence in the media. Although they eventually went their separate ways, the impact of their time together on their personal lives and careers remains significant to this day.
I didn't like him at all. I didn't. I thought he was like, ick. I didn't like him because, Sean and I were very different that way. I was very family oriented and the married type. I was actually, when we first worked together in the video, I was married, even though I was going through problems. Nobody knew that, you know what I mean? And I wanted my family, and even though at that time it was not going well, you know what I mean? That was who I was. That's how I was raised.
The love story between Jennifer Lopez and P. Diddy Combs began with an immediate attraction that surprised them both. J.Lo has often reflected on how swiftly their relationship blossomed. In an interview, she recounted how Combs boldly declared his love for her early on, a gesture that was both flattering and unexpected. This instant and intense connection set the tone for their relationship, which J.Lo described as magical and undeniable. Both were at critical junctures in their careers, and their shared passion for their work only intensified their attraction. In a candid interview, J.Lo expressed how their initial bond was something extraordinary and inevitable, a perfect blend of personal and professional synergy. J.Lo recalled how Combs' declaration of love came out of nowhere. She explained immediately, "He let me know that he liked me right away. He was like, 'I love you.' I was like, 'Well, okay.' It was just very fast, but we did have a connection. We were both very ambitious and both kind of had the same ideas about our careers. We loved working." This fast-moving romance was filled with intense emotions and shared dreams. Jennifer Lopez and P. Diddy Combs were both highly driven, and Lopez often spoke about how Combs' passion for music and relentless drive were qualities she deeply admired and resonated with. They spent countless hours together, not just as a couple but also as creative collaborators, pushing each other to new heights in their respective careers. A clip from one of Lopez's interviews captures the essence of their relationship during those early days. She mentioned that Combs actually became a mentor to her, given his extensive knowledge of the music business. This mentorship was an important part of their bond, as Diddy guided J.Lo through the complexities of the industry, helping her navigate her rising career.
They're always dressed to impress. MTV couldn't get enough of them. Remember TRL? Anywhere they went, paparazzi followed. This was a different time. Everyone wanted to know what they were going to wear. Puffy's white party, Loved Up, and everyone was like, OMG, they're so cute. Then December 1999, they go to a party in New York. There are pew-pews involved. They both get arrested. Later, J.Lo was off the hook. I vividly remember people were like, goodness gracious, poor J.Lo, she's with a bad boy, they should break up. But they didn't. They went to the Grammys together. She wore this Versace gown. Everyone lost their minds. They coordinated, wearing matching white outfits at the MTV Video Music Awards. Then it came all crashing down. Valentine's Day 2001, they announced they broke up. 7 months later, she married Chris Judd. and then they divorced after 9 months. Diddy and Kim Porter reconciled, although maybe they were seeing each other in between, and who knows who else he was seeing.
Jennifer Lopez and Sean P. Diddy Combs, the it couple of the music industry from 1999 to 2001, were constantly in the spotlight. Their relationship was a staple in tabloids and entertainment news, with fans eagerly following their every move. They made headlines with their glamorous appearances at award shows, parties, and other high-profile events. Their chemistry was undeniable, and they seemed inseparable, always supporting each other's projects and ambitions. However, their relationship faced significant challenges. The intense media scrutiny added pressure to their already demanding lives, and cracks began to show. One major factor contributing to their breakup was alleged infidelity. Sources revealed that Diddy had been unfaithful, which strained their relationship. In her reflections, J.Lo mentioned that trust issues played a significant role in their eventual split. In addition to these personal challenges, J.Lo and Diddy also had differing life goals and ideals. While J.Lo was looking for stability and a committed partner, the pressures of their public lives and individual aspirations ultimately led to their separation. Who shared her vision for family life, while Diddy had different priorities. In an interview, J.Lo discussed the fundamental differences that ultimately led to their breakup. She revealed, "We just didn't have the same kind of ideals about life and family, and stuff like that. It just wasn't a good relationship for me. It didn't have so much to do with him as it had to do with me at the time. I had to learn to care about myself a little bit more and establish certain boundaries of what I would and wouldn't accept. He was just being himself." Despite these challenges, Jennifer Lopez admitted that her love for Diddy was genuine and deep. She said, "He felt like he loved me very much, and I know he did. I felt the same way. So if I was unhappy in some way, then I was the one who had to do something, not him. He was doing everything he wanted to do." This reflection highlights the complexity of their relationship, where love and ambition were intertwined with personal growth and self-discovery. Their breakup was a turning point for J.Lo, who used the experience to set new boundaries and prioritize her own needs.
I dug up some footage from my Gene Dill interview. I know I haven't posted it yet, but I got the part where he is talking about J.Lo, and he said, listen, y'all can believe what y'all want about J.Lo. He contends that he actually saw the way her and Diddy get down, and J.Lo was the one literally putting that hair in a bun, putting some Vaseline on, taking her hoops off, and ready to go up to Diddy's studio and start some ruckus.
Jennifer Lopez has always been open about the significant influence Sean P. Diddy Combs had on her life, both personally and professionally. While their relationship was highly publicized, J.Lo frequently spoke about how Combs also acted as a mentor and guide during their time together. In interviews, J.Lo has shared that Combs helped her navigate the music industry and enhance her skills as an artist. Lopez didn't just see Combs as a boyfriend, she saw him as a crucial figure in her early music career. In one interview, she mentioned how his knowledge of the music business was instrumental in her growth. Diddy provided not only business advice, but also taught J.Lo about branding, marketing, and creating hit records. As she transitioned from acting to music, his experience and success in the industry provided her with a roadmap. J.Lo often discussed the important lessons she learned from Diddy. His insights helped her understand the value of hard work, perseverance, and strategic planning. Lopez admired Diddy's work ethic and his ability to turn ideas into successful projects, which played a significant role in shaping her own career trajectory.
American Idol? So who gave you advice when you were starting out? Who did you go to?
I mean, a lot of people. I had a lot of mentors. But, you know, Puffy,
Yeah?
a.k.a. Diddy now.
Right.
When I first met him, I was making my first album, and he gave me a lot of insight into the music business. He had been in the music business a long time, and so he helped me a lot.
I mean, was there one piece of advice, one sort of phrase or thing?
Well, he did say one thing to me that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I remember I had recorded this. It was for my first album. I was recording music. I was recording a song, and I played it for him later after I did it. And I was like, "What do you think?" And he was like, "You know, I hate it." You know?
Wow.
He's like, "It's not good. It's not a hit."
And I was like, well, I love it, you know, standing up for my music and for myself. I was like, I love it. He goes, good, you could listen to it in your living room. You're the only one.
Wow.
Through Scene, P. Diddy Comes, Jennifer Lopez gained valuable insights into the workings of the music industry. He introduced her to key figures, taught her how to negotiate contracts, and emphasized the importance of controlling her work. Joe's memories of their time together highlight a relationship that combined professional growth with personal connection. This blend of love and mentorship played a significant role in shaping her into the artist she is today. While J.Lo and Diddy shared many positive times, their relationship was not without its legal troubles and controversies. One of the most notable incidents was a nightclub shooting in 1999, where both were present. The event led to injuries and a highly publicized trial. Although J.Lo was cleared of any wrongdoing, the incident underscored the risky situations they occasionally found themselves in.